And now, to the millions and millions of listeners and viewers all across the world, it's the That's Not Christian podcast. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jimmy. I'm here with your boy Jay. And I'm here with your guy Ant. And what's going on, fellas?
What up?
How y'all doing?
We good.
Life is good, man. Life is beautiful. God is good, man. This is episode 95.
95.
Wow. 5 away from 100.
Man, 95, man. This is wild, bro.
Wow.
I was just talking to Jay about
we're not 95.
That's what the title says here. What happened? So whoever did the thumbnail and scheduled this did this incorrectly.
Oh,
Who was that? This is 97.
97.
This is 97. Like he disappeared.
3 away.
Wow.
He disappeared. Like, put him on timeout.
I'm like, hold on.
Yo, so we 3 away then. So my man got to update that. The thumbnail gonna be the way that it is. You know what I'm saying?
We need that curry.
Yo, that's wild, son.
Yo.
So I was just talking to Jay like before this started. Like it's crazy how our first episode we barely did like 20-30 minutes of a podcast. You know what I mean? And now we talking for 2 hours, 3 hours, and all that.
Yeah,
crazy. That's crazy. But how was y'all weekend, man? Yo, shout out to God's Music Radio. How was your weekend, man?
What don't talk all at once. What'd you do? You drank and fell asleep all weekend?
Wow. You going at Jimmy like that? That's foul, bro.
I'm talking to you. You talking about what did I do?
At me?
Because you saying that thinking like, yo, what did I do?
What did I do?
I didn't do much, man. I really relaxed this weekend. It was Passover on Saturday. Shouts out to everybody that celebrated Passover. And then Sunday was Palm Sunday. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to everybody that was celebrating Palm Sunday. But yeah, I relaxed. I chilled this weekend. Ain't get into much.
So you had some Menashevitz wine, some good filter fish and all that? Is that what you did?
Nah. You know, I there used to be an assembly that was Messianic, and I used to visit them, and they would do, you know what I mean, the holy days and stuff, you know what I mean? Right. But I moved so far away that there really isn't many up here.
That's when you were Hebrew Israelite?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nah, but yeah, I moved up here, and then like up here they don't really have any
they don't have any Hebrew Israelites up there. They're all in NYC.
Yeah, they all in the Bronx, exactly. The one West. I see y'all starting already.
Yo, I saw your man posted on Instagram recently, right? Your man Ishan. He posted White Jesus. You know?
Oh yeah.
Josh said, "Switch and I from the tribe of Gad." Oh man!
Shout out to Josh, man. He's a real one.
Yeah, Shaf. We not up to the super chat yet, man. We got to get our numbers up, man. So share, tell a friend to tell a friend, man.
So we can be friends. Yeah, tell your sister, your mom, your brother, your cousin, everybody to subscribe. They don't gotta watch. Just tell them to subscribe. I mean, I would love for them to watch, but tell them to subscribe.
They don't gotta watch.
Great way to support us is buy our merch. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up right now. Right now.
What did you fellas get into?
I was chilling, bro. I was posted up.
You ain't do nothing either? Everybody was chilling at home.
Yeah, I was chilling, man. My wife was off yesterday and today, so for me, that means it's a day off for me. Saturday, I do my regular schmegular. I went for a run. That was probably the highlight of my day. I didn't leave the house. I was, editing and doing everything else.
Nice.
Didn't do much.
All over the place, yo.
You ain't go to the Hog Mob. You ain't go to the Hog Mob concert.
Oh yeah,
bro. That's 2 hours. That's a 2-hour drive. Right there, and that's just like Waze telling you that's how long it should take, right? Like that's what's recommended, right? But anybody who's been to LA and know LA traffic, that's just like a suggestion. You add like a 30-minute tax to wherever you're going, 30 minutes to 1 hour, and it's a whole different ball game. So
Wow.
I wasn't trying to spend 4 hours on the road and then 4 hours there. That's a full-time job, bro. I would have loved to go if it was like closer. You know what I mean? But
yeah, they had like a 2-day concert, right? It was like
I love
live.
yeah. Yesterday was like a virtual joint, right?
Yeah,
Log in and watch. I caught
Yeah.
some of it. I saw Zadok rocking the stage. But yeah, I couldn't do it. It's too far for me, man. You know.
yeah.
Man,
I hear that.
I don't know, man. I did some paintball shooting yesterday with the
Hey, I
boys.
saw that you was getting active, huh?
I'm feeling it today now.
Yo, did you get hit? You all bruised up?
Yeah, I got hit twice.
You got a little bruised circles around your body.
Yeah, I got the circles.
Yo, I got hit in my finger
cupping.
one time. I got hit in my finger. That was the worst. I thought my finger was broken, bro. I thought my finger was broken. I was like, I almost cried, bro. Like, I'm just not built for that. That's why them dudes be wearing gloves. I didn't know that.
They be out there doing a whole bunch of stuff, man. Dudes was taking it serious. Yeah, we had the gas, the grenade, the smoke grenades.
Yeah,
we was out there. It was fun though, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
What's up?
So
you busted up your kicks, huh?
Nah, nope.
No,
I was some beat up joints out there.
Gotcha.
So, nah, it was muddy too.
You weren't wearing some bloody Air Max?
Nah, stop playing with me.
Okay.
Wow.
Stop playing.
Nah, he got him in the back right now. They spinning in the back.
Right. See, yeah. Okay.
Yo, Jay, what did you do this weekend, man?
So Saturday I went to visit my brother. He just got a condo, so we went to check it out.
Hey. In Queens?
Yeah, in Queens. So it was dope. And then they had an open house on one of the floors.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we checked it out.
You trying to be your brother's neighbor?
I'm trying to get it to rent, not to live.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like, you trying to move to like Georgia or North Carolina or something, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of New York, man.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you.
Or at least NYC.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way. And then Sunday was just raining, so it was just a lazy day.
It's been hot out here, man.
Oh, we need that heat out here.
Yo, I got into it in the HOA meeting. We had an HOA meeting on Sunday, man. I got into it because they still got the pool closed, man.
What the?
And so they want to vote. They wanted to vote. First of all, they didn't vote to close it to begin with, right? But now they want to take a vote to keep it closed. And I was like, nah. If y'all scared of COVID and getting COVID in the pool, don't go to the pool, right? It's that simple.
Exactly.
Yo. And they're like, nah, but people could get sick. And then I was like, who? Right? Because someone suggested, well, why don't you like block out, do like a schedule, right? And like block out an hour for like whoever wants to go, whatever family. And people were like, nah, because you could spread the virus, whatever. I was like, how am I gonna spread the virus if my family is gonna go for an hour, right? And I'm gonna clean up and then I leave, and then another family is gonna come. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna infect my family. How am I gonna infect my family even more at the pool than I would in my house? Like, that doesn't make any type of sense.
Is it a small pool? It's pretty big.
Nah, it's small. It's not very big. It's maybe, I couldn't even tell you how many feet, to be honest.
So you lost the battle.
I did, bro. Everybody voted, and it was like, nah, we're not feeling it. Only 3 people wanted to go to the pool. It actually 3 people voted yes, and 1 person was like, I'm not going to the pool, but I feel like if you want to go to the pool, you should be able to go to the pool. I was like, my man, that's what I'm talking about.
That's cool. Now you got to get in the fire hydrant. Just open the pump up.
So they gonna refund your money for those little fees that y'all paying for the pool?
No, because we still got to pay somebody to clean it. The dude still comes twice a week, and then the summertime he comes 3 times.
Get the heck out of here,
bro. Because I'm telling you, bro. See, I can't live in an HOA, man. I gotta move. Because they have to clean it because you can get algae and all kinds of other stuff. You got to maintain it clean.
Algae, then
right.
It's part of
using it.
Can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer, but what's the range of your HOA? Like the amount?
How much?
Yeah.
Like how much I pay? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like $300
a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's nothing, bro. I've been to places Like
that includes what? That includes water, garbage,
water, garbage, like maintenance, like the
Maintenance.
gardener, the pool, yeah, all that stuff.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
That makes sense.
It
Where my
is,
brother
that's cheap.
lives, they were charging like $1,000.
I seen
A
something
month?
2,500, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, a month.
Yeah,
Crazy.
But it includes heat, hot water, garbage,
pay for
the
that.
amenities, gym, and like
I
all
don't
that
have
stuff.
a gym.
1,000 a
That
month.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah, that
like,
makes
I'm
sense.
good.
That makes sense. He's got a gym. That makes sense. You know.
I gotta. You better go to Planet Fitness.
You better go to the park.
$20 a
Do some
month.
burpees.
Right. He's talking
Yeah, that's
about,
wild.
yo.
That's
But he
why.
got a pool too, right? He got a pool.
No, there's no pool.
See?
Oh, wait, is there? No, there's no pool.
Nah,
There's no pool in the gym.
They must have a. Nah, they got a massage parlor.
Nah,
$1,000 a month.
it was the gym
I thought,
and like a terrace on the roof. Like,
Where's he at? Where's he at? In the city?
In Queens.
Oh, okay. Where, Long Island City?
No.
Oh,
Long Island City, I definitely ain't paying $1,000.
he's in Jones. He's in Jones Beach.
yeah.
Jones Beach.
I spoke to my management.
That's just the part of Queens I hear in the music.
They opening up our pool.
They opening it up.
Yeah, we opening up.
They sent you something.
I called them because I asked them about inquiring more space because I wanted to get a bigger space. And they're like, yeah,
I'm trying to get a studio, son. You know what I mean?
Nah, I need something bigger, man. It's just like my wife keeps going to Home Goods and thinking that we got all this space for all this furniture and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my wife is like that with the plants, bro. We just came back from downtown LA buying all kinds of plants. I'm like, yo, it looks like a jungle in here. It looks like a yunque.
They buying these big vases, these big vases. I'm like, where we gonna fit this at? We got no more space.
Yo, same, bro. Same.
Yeah. So
hey, I just roll with it, bro. Happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I inquired. I'm like, all right, what can we do?
Right.
So they're like, oh, by the way, this is gonna be open. And I said the pool's gonna, because last year we moved over here last year and we didn't get to enjoy the pool. So this year they said they're gonna open the pool. There's no update on the gyms yet.
Yeah.
Or
I figured the gym would open first. Like, that's strange to me.
Yeah,
because gyms are open. But if your HOA sent you an email or something like that, like that they're opening up the pool, let me see that joint. You know what I mean? I'm gonna present that joint to my my HOA.
Be like, look at the New Yorkers. New Yorkers is out here.
Mira,
but what are they go to the right now?
I don't know, bro. You got a Chapo connection. I don't speak that language. Hold on. That's that new Wi-Fi you got.
Oh man,
I'm testing it out. It's not really working out.
A Spectrum?
That's T-Mobile. I got Spectrum, bro. Don't disrespect, man. Don't disrespect.
Wow.
Hey, yo, shout out to 350, man. The episode's doing really well.
Yeah.
Yo, 350.
No, he's out. Yo, what Josh said? Josh said it's getting close to that spring cleaning and purging season. Not the purging I'm thinking of, because I ain't getting my armor yet, Josh.
Say less.
How do y'all do spring cleaning? Y'all throw on the salsa?
You have to. What do you mean? Is there another way?
That's the only way you clean, right?
Yeah.
You throw pop smoke on. Nah, switch those pop smoke on.
Pop smoke. Wow. Hey. Okay.
Jay throws on bachata.
He
lost connection.
Royce.
He's in
get him out of here, man. We don't need to see him.
Yo, he's still in DR. That's what's
still in DR.
Yeah.
Yo, the whole background is fake. It's a green screen in DR. The diapers aren't really there.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
there you go. There you go.
My man.
I'm back now with my stable connection.
Yo, Shaft said he put on the CC Winans or the Fred Hammond. I haven't done that yet for cleaning. For cleaning though, I haven't done that. I haven't done. Spanish people do it different. Like, yeah.
Were you saying that he not Spanish?
We do it different. Nah, he not. He can't be. That's not how we do it.
Yeah, nah, Spanish music and some you open up the windows and y'all just start cleaning.
Yeah, get that fresh air in, huh?
Yeah.
The neighbors know you cleaning. Oh,
yep.
Man,
One time management.
They knocked on the door.
Nah, they called. They called us. They were like, "Hey, there's been some disturb." Some of the neighbors were complaining because I got the speakers. You see the speakers in the back, so I was playing everything through there.
Oh,
and that joint was like, boom,
it was club
boom.
switch. It was club
But
switch.
to me, I'm like, I didn't. That's normal. That's normal. You know what I mean? In the Bronx, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, my bad. I apologize.
Ain't the Bronx no more.
Yeah.
What we doing in the Bronx, man?
But they were cool. They were cool about it. They were real cool.
Look, Josh just confirmed that. Look, see, you get to listen to his Puerto Rican neighbors' music. It's always loud.
Yo, that's true. That's true. That's true. I've been on the phone with Josh, and like the music will be crazy loud, and he'll go over there. And his neighbor will be like, Poppy, you want a beer? This and then the third. I got tomatoes. He got a garden and everything else, right? And the dude just be offering and stuff, and the music playing all loud in the background.
Wow.
You said the cops came to the house?
They did one time. They did one time. I was on the phone. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Yo, AI tried to talk to him in Spanish.
yo, but that don't only translate to the crib. That's in the whip too, man.
Oh yeah.
Dudes try to put the box and everything. The whole block is shaking when you drive it.
Trunk rattling.
Yep.
That's
real. Man.
Yeah, man.
That's real. Yo, good to see you back, Jay. Welcome.
Well, yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much. So
Shaft,
I've been testing out this. What do you say?
No, I was just looking at what Shaft said, talking about the music blasting. But go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say I've been testing out T-Mobile's home internet service.
Well, that didn't work.
Clearly, it sucks for live streaming. So,
so what'd you do?
Back. I just went to my normal internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's Wi-Fi though. That's Wi-Fi.
Right now or before?
Yeah, right now. Right now, we're using Ethernet.
Oh. No, it's Wi-Fi. I've always been Wi-Fi.
So this is Wi-Fi, and what you were doing before was Wi-Fi too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see. Chef said I'm black, and when you heard that gospel last night in the morning, you know you was getting up and cleaning all day, no going outside. No, that's where the house is clean.
Yeah. That's my Josh. That's my main provider.
Oh, Files.
Files. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get rid of it because I was like, I needed to test this out first.
Trying to get that Google, son.
Some fiber optics.
They killed that. They're not expanding anymore.
What happened?
That's horrible.
Government.
Whack.
I'm pulling my money from Alphabet.
Whack. That's so whack.
It is whack. So that's why I'm glad about this whole 5G, home internet, but it's not really working out for me right now.
Well, you glad you for the 5G?
Huh?
You for 5G?
Yeah, he didn't get COVID.
You know that joint gets you sick, right?
It's a lie. The devil is a liar.
That's what I saw on the internet.
And you got to believe everything you read on the internet.
Everything the internet says, you got to believe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm good. I'm good.
You good on 5G?
Bro, I don't even have them.
Oh, man.
Eventually we all gonna be on 5G. You know that, right? Eventually we all gonna be on 5G. So there's nothing I can do with say that's gonna stop it.
They're gonna work on 6G next.
Basically.
So the aliens come.
It's already happening.
I'm still waiting on my 2G from Biden.
Oh, you ain't get it? I got my stimmy today.
You ain't get 2Gs though.
In the check.
You ain't get 2.
I ain't get 2.
Yo, they mailed you a check?
Yeah, again.
What happened with that direct deposit, man?
The first time it came. No, I just scanned it with my phone.
He got to load his card. His rush card.
That joint was easy.
Baby fat version.
That joint, get some minutes for his Boost Mobile. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh, here we go. Y'all got yes to me already?
Nah, man. I just said
Yeah, I used direct deposit.
Yeah.
No, I used direct deposit too. But the first time it came direct deposit, and then the next 2 times it came in a check. And I'm like, my wife got hers and the kids, and then I got mine. So when y'all see me, y'all see me on IG next week with all the money on my arm and all that, you know why?
In ones?
Man, ones, yeah.
Yeah, you know why.
Let's put the 20s in the front, you know.
Why? Because you're going to the strip club?
This guy.
Stop that.
Yeah, man. So
I ain't get it yet, man. That's you know, it is what it is, man. I'm trying to buy this Tesla stock. It's like what, 600 right now?
It is
6.
Just wait.
It drop.
You think it's gonna drop some more?
Oh, we just getting started.
Yo, did you see the 52 low? Last year at this time, it was like $100, less than $100. Let's go back to those.
That's accounting for the split. So.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back.
Josh is crazy. Yo, what's up?
It's going in today, right?
Switch still mail out his bills to pay. Still go to Western Union.
Yo, Switch is the dude at the supermarket that writes a check.
Yo,
holding up the line at Walmart.
I seen that the other day. Yo, somebody was writing a check. I was like, yo,
I was like,
what country in, yo?
Wow, that's wild. I've never seen that.
You know, they were writing a check and then giving it to them. And
I look at people weird when they don't tap their phone and they actually pull out their wallets and they pull out their card and then they put it in with the chip.
Wow.
I still do that. I still do that.
Not me, bro. I be like,
I ain't writing no check.
Yeah, that's
and
dope.
I'm done. I'm out.
Nah,
I'm out. So, I don't need no receipt. It's cool. I'm out.
I'll do that sometimes, but some places don't even do it that way.
That's true.
I did that the other day though when I didn't, because I went to public. I told you, Jay, I thought I left my wallet home. Jay was like, use your phone.
Yeah.
I went up to the register. They had it. They had because I didn't know that specific place did it.
So you already had it set up though.
Yeah, I have it set up. I just didn't know that place did it. So when I got up there, I saw the logo. I was like, oh yes. Tap that joint. I was out.
Oh, that's the best. Apple Pay, right?
Yeah.
That joint is fire.
Yeah. Oh man, they need maybe we should have a training class for old people on that. Like, yo, ditch your checks. Use your Apple Pay.
Some people they don't want to adjust, man. They just like, yo, I'm doing it this way.
Exactly. Yo, my mom's doesn't even have a checking account.
Word?
Can you believe that?
Also under the mattress?
Not even. It would be, but I told her to open a freaking account. Like,
oh, you got her
what
too?
What are you doing? Yeah, not a checking, a savings account.
Oh, at least something.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? This is 2021. Like, I can't be going with you anywhere, and you gotta, not have a bank card or whatever. Like, what's wrong with you?
She got a knot. You're pulling out, looking like a drug dealer.
Take the rubber bands off.
Yeah.
Who's abuela never put their money in the mattress? Every mother and grandmother does that, man.
Yeah.
Old school.
Grandmother used to do that. She had an account, but she was keeping mad cash on her.
Yeah.
Like,
That's real. My grandma too.
Yeah, man. So what else is good, man? What's up with the topic that's everywhere? Lil Nas X.
He should. I don't even want to call him Nas, yo.
That's what do you want to call him?
It's disrespectful, yo.
You want to call him Montero?
That's his name?
Montero.
Is that his name?
I think that's the name of the song that he had put out.
Yeah, that's
his official name.
That's his government.
That's his government?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, his government.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why it says Montero, call my name or something like that. Did y'all see the video?
Nah.
Are you crazy?
Got too holy for that.
I caught it.
I didn't want to watch that garbage.
I caught it.
I wasn't watching that.
Because everybody was commenting, right? And I'm like, how everybody commenting and nobody seen the video? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw enough. I don't need to see the whole video.
That was my thing. I got to get some context. I mean, I saw, like you said, and I saw enough, but I still wanted to see what the rest of the video was like.
Especially if we were gonna be talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna be
good, yo. For all I know, the devil, Satan would have, you know what I'm saying, would have went a little bit too far with the dude on the lap dance show. And y'all was gonna watch that? Nah,
Right.
yo.
I saw it. It was cringeworthy. It was definitely cringeworthy. It started out like, was he in heaven? Was he trying to explain like that first part was like heaven or euphoric place?
Well, he was in the garden first.
It was a garden, right?
Yeah, it was in the garden when the snake came, right? And then like the snake seduced him, and then he was like, I only saw it once.
Him?
Oh yeah, well, it was a snake. It was him. It was him as a snake. So
he was a snake.
So it was like a reenactment of the Garden of Eden, pretty much.
Right. He was supposed to be Eve.
It was the fruit. Well, it was another male or alien, whatever it was.
I thought it was him. It wasn't him.
It was him. I don't know. I didn't
because when he walked into, remember that time? There's a part in the video where like after that scene, he walks into like a coliseum of sorts. It kind of I thought it was like he was trying to portray himself as Jesus, right? But I could be wrong. It might have been Samson for all I know. But he walks into like the coliseum and there's like two dudes walking behind him and it's him. So he's like ushering himself into the coliseum, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I thought he also played the serpent. So he walks into the Coliseum and then they like banish him or whatever, and that's when he falls down the stripper pole into hell.
Yeah.
He went to hell down the stripper pole?
He went to hell down the stripper pole, dog.
Well, that's a sign for strippers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, that's so that was kind of the thing for me too, man. I was like aside from the imagery, right? Like we know that that's not what Satan looks like.
Yes. Thank you.
You know? And like we're upset with Lil Nas X for twerking and lap dances and being on the stripper pole, but we're not as outraged when it's Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or anybody else. You know, like,
well, there was some pushback with the whole WAP thing,
especially the Grammy performance. I've seen a lot of comments about that.
There was definitely some pushback.
I didn't see the Grammy performance. What did they say?
Wasn't that the one where they had the girls kissing on each other?
They did have them kissing on each other. You're right, but I'm talking about like the twerking and the poles and all that stuff.
Yeah, there was some pushback over the WAP video.
It was pushbacks from Christians. It wasn't pushback from everyone else. I think this situation,
everybody
and a lot of conservatives too.
Yeah, I think this has everybody talking.
Yeah.
And then dude got the nerve to put a sneaker out with it.
Let's talk about it.
But I should slap him with the sneaker.
He actually, like, that was him?
I mean, he collaborated with them, right? It was something with them.
I don't know. You're the sneaker. I don't know too much about it.
I think it said it was a collaboration with him, right? Because they had stuff for it.
No, it was custom. So basically, I think it's Mischief or something like that.
Yeah. But I'm saying they collaborated with Lil Nas X on the customization.
Yeah. They collaborated with him. They had a photo shoot with him and all that. And
right.
I think he either had it in the video or he just had it in the photo shoot. But yeah, Nike isn't collaborating with them. That's not their doing. Actually, I just read today that they're planning to sue them, which was interesting to me. That's what I kept saying. I kept saying, is this illegal? Because you're taking a Nike sneaker and then you're customizing it and you're selling it for $1,000 to 666 people. And if you sell out, which they did in a minute, you're making $677K in a minute. You don't think that Nike's gonna be tight about that, or you know what I mean?
But they made their money already,
right?
Nike,
off the shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had to buy the shoes.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna work. How that case is gonna go.
How did they acquire 666 Air Maxes though?
They probably went on eBay
Those are
or
easy
they
to
probably
get.
bought them straight from Nike. They were just the plain black ones. They probably just bought them from them.
Yeah. I mean, there definitely was intentional. You know what I mean? As far as from their part, from the imagery to the sneakers, the 666 pairs. They said that there was blood in the shoes. I don't know what that looks like. What else was there? Was something else about the sneaker?
They had
too.
like the star, the
pentagram. The pentagram was in the video when he landed in hell. There was a pentagram on the floor. And that was crazy.
Yeah. So Nike's gonna have to deal with that. I think the reason why Nike's making a big deal now is because of the attention it got and the
right. That's all.
And they don't want it attached to their name. Like, yo, we're not selling human blood sacrifices or nothing or whatever it is.
Right.
Is this the same situation with the holy water sneakers?
Yeah,
it's the same thing, same company.
The same company did it.
Yeah, they're the same individuals that did the sneakers.
Well, Nike didn't flip out about that, which cool.
They didn't, and they only how much they sold of those? I don't remember. I think it was like 100, maybe less. I could be wrong.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. I saw some comments. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask. You think that they're gonna have resale value like that? Because it seems like a lot of people. Like I've never seen people so upset about anything like this. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, like when DMX came out, Blood of My Blood, Flesh of My Flesh, Marilyn Manson, Grave Diggers. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like, DMX was praying to God on that album.
But he also talked about selling his soul on It's Dark and Hell Is Hot.
Oh, the first one.
The first one he talked about selling his soul. And he also talked about it in a couple of different interviews. I'm not sure if it was The Source or Double XL or whatever, but I remember reading him saying that he had sold his soul. So I never saw anybody so upset over, that, or even like, I don't know if I said Marilyn Manson or whatever else, but
yeah, he's there.
Like I never seen anybody so upset like they are with this. You know what I mean? It's crazy times, man. I'm kind of glad, man, because now we can begin to hold the rest of the music industry to that standard. You know what I mean? Like, yo, all that stuff is demonic, son. You know what I mean?
Right. Yo, and that's kind of like my scripture today for me.
Already? We just started.
You saw
because I think sometimes like we see this. We see this and we're like, oh, this is demonic. Now I get it. It is demonic. I'm not going to say it's not demonic.
What makes it demonic?
And just the blatant. He's blatantly trying to disrespect the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or Christians. It's kind of like intentionally saying, I'm going to rebel against God. Now I know that that's not the devil. I know that that's not Satan. You know what I mean? Or how he looks. But it is in a way. It's like when they were sacrificing to idols, right? Like when they were sacrificing food to idols, those idols aren't nothing, right? But they still was sacrificing the demons. So I see it in that kind of sense. So go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish explaining.
So I just feel like he was very blatant about making it seem like, yo, I don't rock with God, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really rock with Christians from the tweets that we seen, because he was saying how he was being judged and Christians attacked him and told him he was going to go to hell his whole life. Yeah. And he said, I want y'all to feel the same anger that I felt coming up.
Okay. I didn't see those tweets. Just based on the music in the video, do you feel that was demonic?
Yeah.
And that's because he was rebelling against God, you're saying?
Rebelling against God. I mean, he was in his underwears, twerking on whatever he sees as Satan and the devil. It's just I mean, I was cringing. I was like, what the heck is this? It was weird.
Yeah, no, it was. I totally agree with you. But the reason why I'm asking is just because, like, should we hold all entertainment to that standard and call it demonic when there's twerking involved and rebellion against God, rebellion against God?
It's all demonic.
Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to clarify.
Nah, and that's why I was gonna say that I had this scripture that came to mind. 1 John 3:8. It says, whoever makes a practice of sinning is of the devil, For the devil has been sinning from the beginning. The reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the works of the devil. Now I saw Dayton. I think Dayton said something that was really balanced. You know what I'm saying? He was saying that, you know, a lot of people are attacking this. I think so similar to what you're saying, Jimmy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's other people that are co-signing this, right? Like, oh, you know, yeah, we need to pray for you and stuff like that, or saying, oh, we respect you for being real and stuff like that. So, yeah, I just kind of feel like, you know, it's
what?
I don't
I'm
know,
confused.
Man. I kind of lost my train of thought. I kind of just feel like
he's getting,
you know, we gotta remember that this is still someone who is not saved and blinded by Satan. You know what I'm saying? Just as anyone else, you know what I mean?
Right.
And still needs the gospel. You know what I mean? He still needs the word of God, just like any other individual. Now, the difference is that he's clearly rejecting, you know,
he is. No, he is. I agree with you 100%.
God, in the sense of, I'm pushing this away. I mean, the whole setup with the sneakers, like you just dropped the video. Now you have the sneakers dropping. Like this was all planned
going
out.
All out. Yeah.
This wasn't something that was just like, oh, I'm gonna just roll with the point. Nah, this was all planned out, and then the tweets and all that. So, yeah, that's my only issue with the whole thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy. Like, I could see where he, you know, like that little comment he made about the church, or about people angering him, or the hurt he felt from people saying, you know, him going to hell and all of that. But he OD'd on this one. But kind of like what you said, Switch, when you pointed to what Dayton said, like, no, we're not gonna convince him otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Not the way it's being approached. Right. Or anyone else for that matter, right? We can't just be like, yo, this is trash. Well, even though it is, like, yo, this sucks, whatever the case, blah, you know, come straight full on attacking them. When, you know, we can approach someone like that and say, yo, I don't agree with it. What you did was wrong, but let me tell you why. You know what I'm saying? And not kind of attack him, because he ain't never gonna listen. But
now, and that's my thing too. Like, was he really attacked, or is it just that he heard? Because the gospel is offensive. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, yeah.
If it's talking about your sin and how it's wrong, and the truth that if you do not repent, you will end up in the lake of fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, maybe he was offended by that.
Right. It could be that.
Yeah, if that's the case, we ain't no convincing him.
Now he had just posted a tweet not too long ago, which was really interesting as well. I'll read it to you guys. Where's it at? Oh, okay. He says, I'll be honest. All this backlash is putting an emotional toll on me. I try to cover it with humor, but it's getting hard. My anxiety is higher than ever. And he goes, and stream Call Me By Your Name on all streaming platforms.
See, that last line right there just X'd out everything he just said.
Right. Link in bio.
Yeah. Exactly. Yo, he just said like, comment, and subscribe, yo. Nah.
Exactly.
Nah. Like, he wasn't even serious. If he would have left it at that, cool. But now it's nah, yo.
It would have been crazy if he said, pray for me.
Right. And I would have messed everybody up. But yeah, yo. Nah, he just messed up that whole thing. With nobody gonna take him serious with that. No, stream the song, yo.
He's deceived, man, and
for sure.
And he wants to put his stake in and show everybody, yeah, this is courage. It isn't, man. You know what I'm saying? And like right now, with what he just said, like you just said that you're taking all this. Like, who's gonna come for you? The devil? You know what I'm saying? Satan gonna be there to come for you? Nah, you need the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think another issue is what Jimmy was saying earlier, the imagery of what the devil is and what it looks like. And he's this dude that runs hell, and he has a pitchfork, and he's just tormenting people in hell. Like, none of that is scripture. None of that is in the word. You know what I mean? People have these visions. Oh, yeah, the devil. Nah, that's not in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? If anybody we should fear is the Lord. That's the only person we should be fearing.
Facts.
Who can destroy both the soul and the body. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one that's throwing people into the lake of fire if they don't repent and call on the name of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's the same with the pictures of the white Jesus everywhere.
Oh,
you know?
Yo, what Josh said is true. See, that was a whack appropriation type tweet. People really be struggling with anxiety, and he uses to sell it more. That's exactly what he did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Try to play on them anxiety strings.
Anxiety appropriation. I like that.
It could be he probably is dealing with that, but he feels like the way to be comfort is through whatever, more money,
by streaming his
streams,
music.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, no, he definitely did it. He was intentional. He was intentional about all of this, man. You know, from the imagery to the merch and all that. It was definitely intentional. You know what I mean? So like any type of response that he got, he expected that. Like it was definitely for clout. He thought people weren't gonna clap back and respond and be like, "Yo, son, like you bugging?" Like he really thought that.
Right?
No, you're not. Come on, man. Like,
yo, I wonder whose idea was that, yo. Like that, like someone pitched him that idea. He did that himself. Like, yo, I'm about to twerk on the devil, yo. This is dope.
Yeah.
Who would have known that that's all it takes to defeat the devil, man? Like, who would have guessed?
He defeated him. I didn't watch the video.
He defeated him, bro. He twerked. He twerked for him, and then he snapped his neck, and he took his horns and put them on. So now he
became the devil.
So that's the impression I got.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
You know, when you beat Hulk Hogan and you take that belt, you become the World Wrestling Federation champ of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
WWF doesn't exist anymore,
bro. That's how old I am, though. You know, so
WWF.
I'm talking about the old days. You know, like
you're right.
Now,
don't at me, bro. Don't at me.
Now, do you guys take this like similar to the whole Illuminati stuff and the devil worship that people always talk about? Like, is this along those lines? Because this seems a little different. Like everybody's reaction towards it.
What you mean is different?
Like,
what's different?
Like you'll see symbolic things like triangles and all these things, and people say, "Oh, that's Illuminati, that's devil worship and stuff like that." This reaction wasn't like, "Oh, this is Illuminati." It was kind of a different response towards it. You know, if you know what I'm saying.
It's like it's like a
they didn't
not in the
label
background, it's like in your face thing.
Right, but no one still labeled it like, "Oh, you see, this is like, what the Illuminati does," or anything.
Yeah. Like Josh said, that Jay-Z video. Which one was it? Where he's with Marina Abramovich.
Yeah.
Right, like that. Yeah. Even though
this video was a little more extra. This is a little more.
Not extra. That's what Switch saying. He was like, "Yo, what's the difference?" Because I guess because one is just blatantly outright, and the other one people don't really know what's going on. Like, how many people know who Marina is?
Right.
Yeah. True.
Unless you really look it up.
Right. So that's like some hidden message type stuff, yo. That's that hiding in plain sight type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was just plain sight.
This was like right there.
This was just like all out war.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, to me, it's like it's different, but it's also the same. Like we've seen this before with other artists. You had Lady Gaga with the meats all over her and the blood, all that stuff. Like I forgot
about Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's another one, another Marina.
Yeah. And then you Jimmy, you mentioned a few other ones too. So you know, it's just, I guess maybe there's more of a backlash just because maybe the times we're in where things are just shareable right now and people can watch it in masses versus maybe back in the day. Because that Lady Gaga thing was like on a award show that she did.
Yeah.
So.
And is he considered like because I don't know if this is rap, but is this considered like the first openly gay rapper like that? I mean, well, you got Tyler the Creator as well, right?
What about Wayne?
Openly gay.
Wayne.
Yeah, didn't he kiss Baby?
Sure,
they used to.
Did he not?
I mean, I don't. They did.
They did, right?
Yeah.
All right. You go around kissing men like that?
Nah.
No.
I ain't kissing
right.
pops like that.
I'm saying. So let's not act like that wasn't like pause worthy, man.
That was very. But he said openly.
I mean,
the
dude does wear cheetah leggings. You know what I'm saying? So that's not open. I don't know what is.
Yeah.
I thought Lil Nas was a country singer.
Nah, he's never a country. He did that one song, you know. But
that was like a rock, country rap kind of song, which did very well. There was another tweet that he mentioned about the kids. Did y'all hear about that?
Oh, where parents were being outraged, and he was like, "Well, I'm not your, your what's it called, role model, like the same Cardi B thing."
Like, don't blame me, blame the parents, and that's always
which
like
is
a
true,
cop-out, right?
Which is it's true.
I don't agree with that.
It's true. It's true, but he also has to take some responsibility because he knows that he has kids fan. You know, he has fans who are kids, and he also performed in front of kids. You know what I'm saying?
He was on Sesame Street, yo.
See what I'm saying? Like I feel what he's saying, but at the same time, he played a role too. You know,
right? You were intending to draw this to the kids.
Parents should always know what their kids are listening to. You know, like if you don't know what your kids like.
He said, "Oh, your kids was singing about lean, right? I think it was something about lean and something else." I'll be honest, I didn't even
cheat on his girl. He talked about cheating on his girl there too.
I didn't even know that he was rapping about lean. All I remember is I want to tell you this, and that's all the harmony and the. But it's true when you start looking when you start looking into the lyrics, you'd be like, "Oh, this joint is straight wicked."
Exactly. You see how that? Yeah, you see, because you listen to the music and.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I think it's intentional, everything that he did, because he knows that he's going to get that mainstream play, and that joint is going to be influencing, leaving an impression on a lot of kids' minds, adults and kids. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not just going to be. It's not just going to be playing at the gay clubs. That's going to be playing everywhere. You know, that's going to be on your on all kinds of Spotify playlists. You know what I'm saying?
What that track that video y'all watched?
Yeah. The my name, whatever my name is, or I don't know what it's called. My name is.
Yeah, I mean he there's actually a article where he was saying that most of his fan base are kids because of the
he knows that. And he knows that.
That's his biggest demographic is the kids.
Right. And then he's gonna turn around and say, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, blame the parents. Yeah, that's why Jonah Lucas called him out too. I saw Jonah kind of say, "Yo, like, you know,
his response was to Jonah Lucas."
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah,
but but do you guys agree that he's right though? It is a parent's responsibility.
I believe in most cases, yes, but I believe he plays a part in this one.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not arguing that. I totally agree. I totally agree with you 100% that he plays a part. But I think that he's right, and I don't think that we should just gloss over that, because I think he's right that as Christians we have a responsibility as parents to monitor what our kids are watching, including Sesame Street. Like, let's not act like Sesame Street hasn't been on this road to like push the Alphabet Boys, you know what I'm saying, agenda. Right? Like they've been on it.
Yeah.
You know, so you should be watching Sesame Street with your kids. You should be concerned about what like that when he performed in front of that class of kids in the auditorium. Like, I heard some people talking about that. I think, I don't remember who it was. Somebody said, like, you know, we really didn't know, like our parents didn't know when there was an event happening in the auditorium. A lot of times they just didn't know. They didn't sign a permission slip or nothing like that. It was just kind of we just went. But I seen a lot of kids in that picture dressed like cowboys, so I feel like those parents knew. Yeah. That picture, I seen cowboy hats. You know what I mean? I seen cowboy boots. You know, so those parents knew. You know.
Yeah.
So we just, I think we just have to be more involved and not trust that the state is going to raise our kids according to godly standards.
Yeah, I agree. But I will say that Old Town Road, I mean, until I found out about these lyrics recently about lean and all that, it wasn't like it wasn't this, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't what he's kind of promoting now. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like a fun, nobody tell me nothing or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel that's worse, Switch.
What?
I feel that's worse. You know why? Because we allow, like, you know, and I'm saying as a culture, we allow our kids to listen to that because we think it's a fun song, and so they listen to it a million times. Whereas this, if you don't watch the video and you just listen to it on the radio, right?
Yeah.
He's not talking about lean. I honestly, I don't even know what he's talking about in the song, to be honest with you. What did he say? He talked about living a life of sin or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But most people aren't gonna let their kids listen to the song just based on the imagery, right? The Old Town Road, like, people let their kids listen to it a million times. Like, that's in their, that's already in their subconscious, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, the same like with us when we were growing up and music had, you know, talked about smoking weed and blunts and whatnot. Like, that was like, that's normal for us.
Bro, you imagine your son walking down the living room talking about lean all in my bladder.
Right.
Yeah.
To be tight.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like that other joint is a lot worse than this one, because I feel like a lot of people aren't gonna let the kids listen to this, you know, because of all the pushback, because of the imagery, you know.
Yeah. I think you know, and I think we need to also remember the power of influence, you know what I mean, and what we got introduced to when we were younger, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, I had cousins that would tell me, "Oh, watch this or look at this," you know what I'm saying? And then it'll cause you, when you're growing up, to stir up these feelings and these emotions and be lustful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we always try to shelter our kids, you know what I'm saying, as much as we can, and give them the gospel in hopes that when they grow up, you know, they're still going to follow the way, and they're going to you know, be young men and women of God. So yeah, we can't ever overlook the power of influence in any kind of manner, what our kids are being introduced to, you know what I mean, at a very young age.
Right. That absolutely, man. Like, even like my daughter is 13, and you know, she has a phone and whatnot, and she's on social media, and so like I'm constantly like, when I hear her on her phone, right, and I hear the music that's playing, yo, what they say? Boom, I look up the lyrics right away, boom. You know what I mean? Google that joint. What's the artist name? Boom. Let me get what's that? Dang, I'm drawing a blank. What's the name of that app that tells you what song is playing?
Shazam?
No, I'm talking about Shazam. So I Shazam that joint. Then I go to Genius to look up the lyrics. I'm like, boom, boom. Okay, look, yo, this joint says this, man. You can't be listening to that. You know what I mean? Or sometimes I'll be overreacting, and the song ain't even like talking about, you know, nothing like crazy, you know. I'll be like, all right, cool, we could rock with it. You know what I mean? But like, that's how we gotta be, man. Like, the Bible tells us, you know, that the enemy is out there like a roaring lion, man.
Yes.
You know, and when you look at National Geographics, who them lions going after? They're going after the baby gazelles. You know what I'm saying? They're going, you know what I mean? They're going after the weak ones, you know?
Yes. That's so true, man.
Crazy.
Not today, Satan.
You know,
hit the thumbs up button. You know what I mean? We're joining this show. Hit the thumbs up button right now.
If you hear
that's true.
Thumbs up.
If you look throughout scripture, it talks about how, you know, deceitful, and, you know, the devil has the world blinded, and, you know what I mean, how he's a manipulator and all those things. This is in the word, you know what I'm saying? So
oh, look, they say he waited till Holy Week.
Wow.
Oh, that too, yo.
I didn't even realize that.
Yo.
Shout out to Nolan Gonzalez on YouTube.
Yo, that's a great observation, son.
Everything.
So he says he waited till Holy Week. Of course, is intentional. He wants as many Christians as possible to react and be mad. He chose to show his true self, pushed away Christian ideals, and defeated the devil.
Yo, son. Let me like, wow. Shout out to Nolan, man.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Nolan, for that.
But yo,
what happened?
Praise God, right? We ain't got nothing to worry about, right? We just got to keep pushing forward and doing our job as responsible believers, right?
And
keep being a light to this world.
And not listen to Nas X. Yo, Kyle said, would y'all be mad if Lecrae did a joint with him?
With Lil Nas X?
Yeah, you'd be mad.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Lil Nas X, like, period. So
no, I said, would you be mad? Like, you just turn around and got a new joint with him tomorrow.
Would I be mad? I don't know if I'd be mad. I probably I just wouldn't listen to it.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I'll listen to it.
On anyway. Of course,
You would listen to it.
I listen to it because
this dude.
Oh wow, you
Yeah,
want
116
to the
He won
death.
what?
Kyle, don't you
116.
dare.
Yo,
Kyle,
son,
don't you
this
dare
is
unsubscribe.
11666.
Yeah,
Wow.
I would question. I'll be like,
You guys
hey, Craig,
stop
come
lying.
on,
You're
dude.
live. You're live on air. You know you would listen to it.
What? The song?
a
No, I
track
would
came
listen. Yeah, I would listen
I
to
would
it.
listen to it to see what they talking. Just like I watched this video just
But-
to see to get
But
context.
I would be like, yo, what was the purpose of the
Why?
song?
Right?
Like,
Why?
and what's the
Exactly.
context of the song? Is the song like
Exactly.
evil versus good, or you know what I mean? Or, you know,
But the thing is that anything Lecrae releases is bad anyway. So it is what it is.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
To
To certain
who?
people, yes.
no, he's saying
not to
bad in
you.
the sense that it's
No, it's bad. Yeah, exactly.
people look at it as wrong or evil when he collabs
yeah.
with these other secular artists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Brike says, as a Christian adult, I'm trying to be just as protective over my own eyes and ears as
Facts, though.
you parents are being with your kids. The enemy.
That's facts, though.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
That's
Yeah.
that's exactly why we need more music from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo,
the word,
they just dropped the song this Friday.
They
Yeah.
did. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Shout
mean,
out
the
to
word says
Andy Sorry.
be like the children, right? So you know what I
Maybe
mean?
we should go out to that song. I said maybe
So,
we should
yeah,
go
man.
out to that song.
We could. Why
You
would
gotta
you question
definitely
them?
what they say, the what is it, the eyes are the gateway to the soul.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's good for believers to do that, man. I mean, we talked about it on the show already. Like, I won't even watch Game of Thrones just because of that,
Mm.
And there's certain shows I just won't watch just because I know those like sexual innuendos and overtly sexual content,
Or even
Right.
like that, the witchcraft, the
Yeah,
that all of that crap.
yeah,
And in those movies where I always told, and I've always told the kids that too, even if it's some kid shows, like anytime they start talking in that tongue or whatever it is, like
yeah.
they didn't pull
Like
that
the
out the sky,
conjuring of spirits and stuff like that.
Yeah, like they didn't just go tell them to go out there and start,
Right.
just making stuff up. Like, nah,
Yeah.
That's facts.
not in my house.
Yeah,
That's why we gotta praise God for Christian
creatives, right?
creators
Yeah.
and what they try to push, man. Especially for our kids too, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because like you try to have them watch these cartoons and play these video games or whatever, and it's like it's all over. Like it's just there. It's just the spirit
Creeping
of
in everything,
it's the spirit of the times. You know what I'm saying? As the word says, and it's just everywhere you turn, it's like your kid is being. I like my son. He's 5 and he plays these video games, and I hear or he watches these YouTube, and I'm like, we ain't teach you that word. Where you learn that from? Oh, I was watching this. You know what I'm saying? So. Gotta be very
and that's the thing too. That's another thing too is that even as Christian parents, as believers, right? As diligent as you are, like your kids still have friends. You know what I mean? They have friends whose parents may not have the same standards as you.
Mhm.
So you gotta be careful about that. Friends at school who may not even be Christian. And they might introduce them to different things. So you got to be on it, man. You really got to be on it, and you're not gonna catch everything, man. And that's why it's important to continue to pray for your kids on a regular basis, man.
Give them the gospel.
Absolutely, so that they can make great decisions on their own.
Amen. Good stuff, fellas.
Wild times, man.
Yeah, man. So don't listen to Lil Nas X, yo. So
don't worry, I wasn't.
Jay, return your sneakers.
I'm not the sneakerhead here, so
that's exactly why I'm telling you, because you bought the wrong ones.
Bought the wrong ones, son.
You got the Air Jesus.
Listen, I get my joints from Costco, so leave me alone.
Oh, okay. Oh, you frugal.
You're on
right.
Dave Ramsey.
You're on his
That's
Dave
right.
Ramsey. Yo, speaking about kids, did y'all hear about the Florida mom who got arrested for fighting a middle school student?
What? Why?
She threw on the gloves. I guess her daughter was getting picked on. She came in.
I ain't mad at that.
She came into school. She came with the boxing gloves though.
My
She
man,
glued them on.
glued them on.
Glued them. Gorilla glued them on.
Stop.
Oh no.
Nah, she glued them on for real. She glued them on.
Oh, she glued them on.
What? Why?
I don't know. I guess she
Mess
wanted
with her daughter. Don't mess with her daughter. Don't mess with her kids.
Well, why would you glue on?
I guess so she could tell them like, yo, I can't take them off. Now I'm gonna pound you out.
Why eventually you gonna have to take them off? So
Maybe because she didn't want to hit her with her with
She
the
ain't
full
think that
knuckles.
far, yo. Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't somebody do that? Somebody did that. A boxer, he put like cement in his on his wraps.
It's different, yo.
Oh, that was Margarito, no?
Yeah, Takoto.
Yeah. To make him, maybe that's what she was doing. Maybe that's what she was doing. She put the glue on to make him heavier. You know,
Yeah.
hit him with the Thanos.
For a middle school kid.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yo, I know. Yo, I'm going. Yo, you pick on my daughter, you bully my kid. You know what I mean? You try to jump my kid. Yo,
Bro.
it's on. It's on.
Yeah, like that.
It's on, son.
Some
It's
kids,
yo,
the middle
I'll
school
snuff,
kids.
I'll snuff a 13-year-old.
Wow.
Believe me, dog. Believe me. You're not messing with my kids, dog. Hey, I'll run that
girl.
fade,
I
bro.
won't mess with the girl. I'll let my
Yeah. If
wife
it's a
deal with
girl,
it.
of course, my wife is going to my wife will run the fade too, and I'll be right there next to her.
Wow.
And if
Run my
anybody
fade,
jump in,
homie.
I'm jumping in too, son.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not touching my kids, bro.
Wait, but we're talking about another kid fighting with your kid.
Oh no, they can square up 1-on-1, but if you trying to jump my kid, bro, it's on.
No, but I'm saying, let's say they get into a fight, they lose the fight. Are you gonna come back and
No.
beat up the kid for that?
They squared up. They squared up, and it's a fair one. You know what I mean?
So
Hey,
if you see them getting jumped, you're saying you're gonna jump in.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But if they got jumped and then they say, "Yo, I got jumped," you're gonna go back and
we going back. We going back. We going back.
Oh,
We going back.
No.
We going back.
Oh,
Hey,
We already
I'm
know.
not afraid. Listen to me. Listen closely. I am not afraid of a prison ministry. I am not. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, I mean, I gotta agree with that. I gotta agree.
I can't front. The kids are something else, man. The
These
kids are like
different, yo.
the kids and the wife are like,
Yo, you
those
seen
are
how
off
they did
limits.
Shorty? What's his name? The dude from was it in BX? My man,
What?
what's his name? The dude who got shanked up.
Oh yeah.
Junior? Talking about Junior?
Junior, yeah, man.
And how many
man.
of that was there? How many of them?
Like 100.
It was like
It was
seven
nah, it
of
was-
them.
Come
6,
on,
7
bro.
of them.
You're not doing my kid like that, bro. You're not doing my kid
No.
like that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
As you know, I've ran into a situation like this.
You did?
Listen, I wasn't gonna bring it up, son, but
You wasn't.
it's your show now. It's your
In
show
the
now.
spirit of the convo, bring it up.
right. Yeah. I mean, we good now. You know, anyway. So this is what happened, yo. My son, we dropped my son off at a little like outdoor mall spot. So an hour later he calls and he's calling my wife talking about, hey, someone's chasing me. So I'm like, what do you mean someone's chasing you?
Right.
He said it was like 20 kids chasing me. Like 20 kids. And when you talking about 20 kids chasing, you know, I thought, you know, when people say stuff like that, sometimes I'm thinking that they exaggerating. You be like, yo, it was like 30 dudes. And you know, it's usually like 5 of them or something like that.
One of them is fat.
Right. So they just see mad hands. But
Yeah.
he was like, yo, it was 20 kids, and then he hung up the phone. My wife was like, yo, what's going on?
Right. Of course.
So we jump in the truck, we go over there, and we call him, and he's at a friend's house. A friend picked him up at the corner of the spot and took him to her neighborhood, which was gated, which was like, you know, like a mile or 2 down the road.
Yeah.
But he was out, right? And
What do you mean he was out?
he was going. I don't know, yo. Them skinny jeans turned into football pants. And
Compression pants, right?
yo, and he was gone. Right?
Yo, how
I
old is
was
your
like-
son?
He's 15.
Oh, okay.
Right. So so we get there and I pick him up and I'm like, yo, it was really like, who was it? He was like, oh, I know 2 of the dudes. Like not know him, but he recognized who they were. And he was like, yo, it really was. They had on black hoodies and they just started chasing us. And so I'm like, all right, let's go over there. I want to see if I see them. So I'm driving. I turned into that area, and there's a bunch of kids, whole bunch of people in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. And I was like, yo, is that them? Because I saw a bunch of kids. And he's like, yeah, that's them. That's them. I said, all right, let's go over there. He's like, nah, don't go over there. So I was like, nah, we're going to go over there. So literally, he was not lying. It was like 20 of them. Wow. It really was 20 of them with black hoodies on. Right?
Thank God.
And they were in like 2 cars. So I just drove. I hit the gas. I drove my truck straight into the middle of their crowd. Open up I rolled down the window and I was like, yo, who looking for him? And they was like, no, we don't know what you're talking about. I said, you know what I'm talking about. Who looking for my son? No, we don't know. Nah, y'all know. So I jump out the car and I'm like, yo, y'all was chasing them a minute ago. And then they look over and I see more kids coming. So I start looking at them and I'm like, yo, y'all was chasing them. What do y'all need 20 people for? Y'all don't need 20 people to jump one kid. Whoever got the problem with him, fight him right now. Y'all got a problem, fight him. I was like, yo, y'all don't need all of them, but I guarantee whoever got the problem, y'all can fight him right here in front of my truck. Fight him, but I guarantee you he gonna whoop whoever has the issue. So I see the kid on the side and he's pointing like, yo, this is your chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead. They ain't do it. Right. So no one said anything. So I was like, all right, well, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about this again. You know what I'm saying? Because I know every one of y'all, I don't know who y'all are, but I remember y'all. And one little kid trying to be funny, you don't know my name. I was like, yeah, I know your name. And ain't nobody say nothing. And we just took out. But
wait, you backed out the slam on them?
I ain't had to back out nothing. It was too shook. They was scared. I was like, really? 20 of y'all?
I thought you backed out the slam.
Nah, I thought he brought out his little boxing gloves and Gorilla Glue ready to scrap.
Yo, he went straight Brooklyn on them. He spit out the ox and everything.
He came with that big truck of his, and they were like, "Oh, now he gonna run us over."
That's probably what they thought, dude. Because all you heard was the stop right in the middle of their crowd.
Good.
Chick-fil-A workers recording me.
Good.
Wow, you could have went viral. You going viral right now.
Did you have a TNC sweater on?
No, I ain't had no TNC.
Wow, you should get your shot out. That's not
maybe he should have not had one. maybe
yo, you sound like Lil Nas X right now.
Right.
Wow.
Wow, you're using an emotional time and plugging
right to plug something, right? But yeah, it was crazy though. But then he told me that the kids apologized yesterday.
Okay.
But one of the kids texted him and was like, yo, I want the fade with your dad. I said, tell him, what up?
Let's go.
What?
Make sure you wear the TNC hoodie, please.
Was he being serious or trying to be funny?
Nah, he was being this was like the kid reached out to him like and was like, yo, I don't like how they came up on us or whatever. Like, I want the fade with him. I said, all right. He want the fade. Like, so my son was like, no, you don't. And he was like, nah, I do. All right, okay.
Man,
he gonna call his daddy and his big brother and everything
good, man.
else.
He called them out for what they were doing something wrong. Like,
yeah, that's good.
You trying to gang up on my son, and anything could have happened. 20 dudes, one kid. Come on,
I could have went another way. You know what I'm saying? I could have been driving to the hospital.
Right,
that's real.
So it could have. Come on, 20. Like, it literally 20 of them. They would have been jumping. I mean, granted, all 20 of them probably wouldn't be able to get in there, but still, like, that was OD.
Nah, yeah, that is, bro. There's a kid who was bullied, a 13-year-old kid. I just saw it. I forgot his name. I wish I remembered it. It was in the news. Well, it was trending because he was 13. Some kids were bullying him. One dude punched him, right? He approached him, he punched him in the face, and another dude punched him from behind. The punch from behind like knocked him out. He hit his head on a pillar, right, at school, and then his head hit the concrete. The kid ended up in the hospital and he died.
See what I'm saying?
And they're not prosecuting these kids. They got they either got like little to no time or they got no time. I don't remember the details, but it was definitely like these dudes should have got.
That's
I don't
when
care how old you are. You just
that's when
killed
Charles
my
Bronson
son.
come out.
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm snuffing these little kids, bro. I'm not playing.
We gonna clip that for IG.
Clip
Yeah,
it, please, so that everybody at my
Yeah.
kids' school knows that I'm not playing. I will drive the car into the school, you know what I'm saying, and find you in your homeroom. Like, stop, don't do it.
I don't know
Please.
who you are. I don't know
Right.
what you want.
I'm gonna find you.
But I'm gonna find you. Yo, it's crazy. But yo, Josh, you see, this is why I needed my armor, yo. What if they would have got funny? I was out there naked.
You would have
yo.
got jumped too.
I'd have got jumped too. Now I would have went, nah, yo. I'd have to let off. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Praise God that your son is safe and you're
Yeah,
safe and everybody's
definitely.
good. You know,
Oh,
that
yeah,
other little
yeah.
kid, just ignore him. Like
Oh,
he's
man,
mad
I
because his
ain't
pride
picking
got
my
hurt. If
Yeah,
you
for
had
sure.
something to say, you would have said it right there with 20 people deep. Now you want
Right.
to say, let's run the fade. Come on.
If
Well,
there was
yeah.
any time to act tough, it would have been right then and there.
Yeah.
When you had all your people there.
Or go call your pops, and you know what I mean. We could talk it out, or
Right.
you know what I mean.
Wow.
But they didn't want to shoot a fair one anyway, you know. So now you want to shoot a fair one. Come on, man.
I ain't paying them no mind. But yeah, man, this is what happens when people be testing you like that, yo.
Yeah, praise
These
God,
kids
man.
are different,
praise God.
yo.
And we got to
Definitely.
understand that some kids don't even respect their own parents. You know what I'm saying? So
True, very true.
expecting them to respect your kid or you, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different code.
Yo, son, I had a situation like that, man.
What?
Yeah?
You almost got jumped?
No, I did. I did get jumped. I was like 14. And I used to write graffiti, right? And in LA in the 90s, like in the late 90s, there was a time where like the gangs.
This dude Jimmy, yo, you like all elements of hip hop.
Yeah. So like during that time in the late 90s, like the gangs was really like a green light on graffiti artists, right? And so it was like a very violent time. Anyway, some dudes hit me up, right? And I was like, yo, I don't bang, you know, I write, whatever, you know, I'll tell them where I'm from and what I write and everything else. And then like, I'm leaving school. This is like the bell just rang. I'm leaving school. They're like, what you got in your backpack? What I got in my backpack? I got books, you know? And I turn around, right? And I walk away like these clowns. Boom, some dude hits me right from behind. I didn't see it coming. I'm falling, but you know, there's like a street sign, and so I hold on to the street sign like to, you know, get my balance, and then dudes just start bombing on me, right? And I was like, you know, I got up and I was like, let's go one-on-one, you know, I'll take on all of you. Not like I'm a tough guy, but I'll take on all of you one-on-one. But this jumping, you know what I mean? They didn't want to fight. I walk away. And I was mad. I've never been so mad. I go to my homie's house. I try to get the ratchet. He wouldn't give it to me. And it just so happens that my brother shows up, right? Like just so happens like that my brother shows up. He's like, what happened? He sees that I'm mad. My face is all red and everything. And my boy is like, you know, yo, this dude's over here. Like he want the ratchet or whatever. He's like, man, forget that. He's like, show me where they at. We get in the car and I see him. I'm like, yo, that's them. So my brother parks the car. And I'm like right behind him, right? He gets out the car. My brother, you know, he's walking because they were at the bus stop, and they're about to get on the bus. And then he turns around and he yells at me. He's like, "Stay in the car!" Right? And I was scared, bro, because he's like 6 years older than me. And he runs up to him and whoops his tail from the front of the bus all the way to the back of the bus. I mean, he tore this dude up, and then so. Fast forward, we have mutual homies. I end up seeing this dude, man. But he was mad cool. He was mad cool after that. Like, he didn't want to mess with. He didn't want to mess with me. You know what I mean? So for me, like, I just think of that story, you know, because I experienced it. So like, if anybody messes with my kids, I got to do the same thing because that's what my brother did for me. You know?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, yo. But like I said, man, these kids, yo, these kids are different, yo. Like you said, Switch. They ain't respecting their own parents, so
they don't. They don't.
They ain't gonna respect us, man. Everybody sharing their jump story.
I agree, Kyle.
Look, everybody sharing their stories of getting jumped now.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm gonna pray
Jamie
for them.
got jumped in Job Corps. Chef got jumped in a parking lot, or they almost got jumped.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
I'll pray for the healing afterwards.
word. Yo, it's crazy because going to because I see Josh mentioned about those and I'm surprised we didn't even have that in there about the two girls that took the Uber Eats driver.
Oh,
I just heard about that.
Now we just someone shared the video. That was great. Yeah, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy shared the.
Wow.
That was nuts. Like watching that bothered me, man.
Yeah.
So the girls were 13 and 15,
15,
right?
yeah.
Oh my!
And they were hijacking the Uber Eats driver, and one pulled out a tase on them, right?
Yeah, they tased him, and it's crazy because when they took off, and he's holding on, and they're hitting the poles and the doors, like hitting him, and then all of a sudden you hear a loud crash,
and the
Yeah.
car
The car
flips.
flipped.
Car flips, right?
Man is
And you see
lame.
and you see his body
Yes.
crippled,
and they acting like they don't have a clue, like they didn't do anything.
Right.
Wow.
Like, oh, my phone was in the car. Like that's all she kept saying.
Wow.
Like
Yeah,
it wasn't even a thing. Like this dude was dead right there.
Yeah.
where
crazy.
was that at?
DC, I think it was. Yeah.
Wow. And it was broad day too. It wasn't even like it was night. It was just like,
yo. So what would have happened? What would have happened if he was like in a state like in Texas or something like that, and he would have put holes in them kids?
He'd have been.
It would have been outrage,
right?
Depends on who would have been outraged.
There would have been marches and everything else, man. You think they're gonna be marches for this man? You know, he got like 2 kids. He just came here. I think he came like less than 10 years ago.
Well, it was like 6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
He was working.
Doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Work to provide for your family, you know?
Right.
That's foul, man.
It's crazy, man. It's just, even watching that, right? And it's crazy. And I told, because I saw that, and then I saw the video of the son having a shootout with the father out here.
Oh yeah,
I missed that.
There was a shootout with the pops and the son because the son had the gun, right? And he was like, "Why you got that?" or something like that.
I missed that.
And his pops told him, "Don't bring no guns in my house." Right. So dude took out the gun and took a shot at his pops because he didn't want him in the house.
They had a shootout.
So his pops ran in the house to get his joint and then shot back.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, that's wicked, bro. That's demonic. That's demonic.
So all of that, like, yeah, Josh, me too, man. That whole thing got me angry. But watching those two, that video and then the shootout, like it just had like Second Timothy that was just in my head the whole time, like just just burning in my head. You know what I'm saying? How the last days and how it speaks on that.
Yeah.
How kids are gonna turn on their parents and just
wild.
Friends on everyone. But that's basically everything is playing out right there, and it's just wild, yo.
Yeah, it is, man.
Crazy. Wow. Well,
it's crazy times, yo.
Right. Yeah, man. So we definitely got to keep this generation in prayer, man. It just seems like, I know my generation was wicked, but it seems like every generation gets more and more wicked, man. So we definitely got to pray for the youth. If you're not into any type of ministry, man, at least be that example in your household, for your kids, friends, whenever they come over to hop in the pool, to barbecue, whatever, you know what I mean? You make sure you be that light, man, because his generation is lost, man.
Yeah.
Something, yo.
Don't stop praying and preaching. Amen.
Absolutely.
We definitely need to be more, not more, but continue to preach the gospel. You know what I'm saying? And not stray from that.
And don't spare the rod, yo. You gotta whoop them up, whoop them, yo.
Yeah.
Whoop anybody, kids, whatever.
For sure. Yeah, yo. Speaking of that, you know what? We'll end it with that scripture you was talking about.
Oh, 2 Timothy 3.
Yeah, 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 5.
Yep,
Well, understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty. For people who be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasures rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but denying its power. Avoid such people.
Wow. Having
Good
the
stuff.
appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't want to end in such a low note, but we want to thank everybody for listening and watching this episode. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. If you're on audio only, consider leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. We
Right.
do appreciate it. It helps us out, and it pushes out our content, to more people. So thank you again. Make sure you get your merch. Shop.that'snotchristian.com. We got some new stuff coming out.
Yes,
New
sir.
website coming out. So stay
For the
tuned for that.
100th episode. 100th
Yeah.
episode. We got
Let's
some
go.
big things.
Exactly. And we might be announcing
Right.
some other type of content as well, other than these live shows. So stay tuned. We appreciate all the support that we get on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. And we'll see you on Wednesday. We have Nick D coming on the show. So make sure you come back Wednesday, 8
Yes, sir.
o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, we're the fastest growing Christian podcast. Don't forget it. See you Wednesday.
Yo, appreciate
Peace.
everybody
Peace.
in the comments.
Love y'all.
man.
God
No
bless
doubt.
y'all.
Amen.
Peace.